Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Diablo 3. Where we left off last time, we were headed into the desert to go find the blood
if only they could see me now.
of ZOLTUN Khul, because that is what we do, apparently. We go dig up blood.
Forget that one. I am your foe.
Also, we are level 47, which means we are a whole 8 levels from being able to use Frozen Orb and maybe doing our build. We'll see. Yeah, I know there's a fleeting shrine, didn't even bother.
If only they could see me now.
We'll let our Hydra kill things, and we'll continue down this way. We're really just looking for the exit. These things aren't super important for us to kill. I mean, they're worth experience, like all things, but
you dare attack me?
not too worried about it, in all honesty. Okay, that's the way out. Let's just make sure that we didn't miss any, like, books and stuff. So the way out is up to the north there. I think that's northeast-ish. Just gonna stand in my own blizzard,
I don't have enough
because that's all perfectly acceptable, apparently.
Need more time.
And it doesn't look like there's anything of note here, so we're out of here.
Still waiting.
I do like how the single-player version of this game, such as it is, does keep track of where your town portal was when you quit earlier. Because it's been like 2 days, and the town portal was still there, so that's pretty good.
No doubt the desert has swallowed it.
Alright, we've made it. We're now on the ancient path,
Not ready yet.
which has a waypoint.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet, yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
How goes your divinity, Khul?
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
Is it being a ghost? Because that's all you're achieving right now.
Archives lie beneath this desk. Some of my blood is within that cave. I can feel it.
Alright, we gained a level. We're level 48 now, which means we are now only 7 levels away from Frozen Orb, but we're gonna go down to deal with the Cave of the Betrayer.
At this rate, the Soul Stone will be ours soon.
Prepare for a long fight!
Why would I prepare for a long fight? They're almost all dead already. Although we did get frozen. And there's a thing called the Terrible Mind there.
More like that.
Oh, there's nothing over here. A dead war. Oh, we got our lightning storm going. Some skeletal remains and junk.
I'm unstoppable.
We got a massacre. Freeze those ones. Ah, that spider's dead. Vengeful Massacre. Bunch of experience. Dead Adventurer. Nothing exciting. What is over this way? So... looks like some enemies. And a slime spewer we're gonna kill, maybe. There we go. We got a new group of enemies. They are illusionists, frozen. They should all be dead pretty much before they can do anything, so not a concern really. We'll check our loot later. I'm sure we got some stuff that may be an upgrade. Because of the way scaling works in this game, the difference between like low level gear and high level gear is monstrously different. It's not like a high level gear has like 20 extra strength on top of low level gear, it's like hundreds more. Because they want you to see big numbers, like it's not abnormal for like there to be millions of damage later on. We're already hitting for 105,000. Okay. We gotta kill this treasured thing. No, you don't. Get back to be. Hey, a 200 miss. It's a good thing we killed that guy. We got a unique out of it. What did we get? Might be better than what we're currently using. It is considerably better than what we're using, actually. Alright, so we're doing that. It looks incredibly ridiculous, but whatever.
Still waiting.
It's got like, it's like a bone maze that has bone chunks floating around. Can I zoom in? No, you can't. Anything over here? Other than egg sacs. Is that it? Okay, so we're headed to the exit. We'll scooch by this one little area to make sure we don't miss anything exciting. Hey, there's an undaunted slumber. There's also something over this way. I think this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Alright, down to Cave of the Betrayer, level 2.
What further trials await us now?
How does that feel?
I like how we almost never find one-handed weapon uniques. We found a ton of two-handed ones. We found 2 swords, a staff, a couple axes, I think. Or maybe just 1 axe. And then this mace. It's all about the two-handers. We found like one-handed sword.
If only they could see me now.
That's all we got. Oh, no, we got more. 47 kills that time. Unfortunately, they weren't worth very much experience, even with the 2 times experience bonus, because they were teensy tiny spiders, which aren't worth anything. Oh, that hurts. Freeze them all.
I'm unstoppable.
Also, we should probably have our little frozy orpy thingy. Our familiar. You kill all those things, Hydras, and I'm just gonna look around. There's definitely a shrine, a healing shrine. Or healing well, whatever you want to call it. Hey, there's the blood. That's what we needed. I'm gonna go grab it. We'll finish exploring this little zone here, and then we'll head out. It's not too big of an area. I hope we can find like another book from Deckard Cain in here somewhere.
I'm so good, I
It's a
astound
chest.
myself.
Guess that's kind of interesting. Possibly. Wait, it wasn't, but it could have been. It had the potential to be interesting. It just
Need
didn't
more
go that
time.
route. It's actually a very long tunnel. Alright, Dead Iron Wolf. And some bunch of dead people. But none of them have any books on them. It's very disappointing. There's one more path we haven't gone on, and then we'll get out of here.
Not
It's
ready
almost
yet.
never useful to pick up dead adventurer bodies unless they have books. Because like a couple hundred gold isn't that much. We'll be getting lots of gold later on in the game. Ooh, a treasure goblin. Okay. And that should kill it. No
My
new
bags are
uniques.
full.
And we are full. Worst one ever. Alright, what do we got in here? Anything exciting? Fire skills deal more damage. Why not? Not that it is particularly useful for us. But We also got really nothing that is all that good for us. It's very
You misunderstand.
mediocre. I'm gonna wear that amulet because it's actually slightly better than our other one, which is sad, but whatever. I'm gonna chuck out that belt.
I can't pick up anything else.
Take that, and it's a wand. I'm not gonna bother going back to town quite yet until we exit this zone, and then we'll head back to town. We'll disenchant all the garbage we got, because we have so much. And I guess we can take that money. That was actually a fair amount. Oh wait, hang on. There's actually a journal here.
Black Soulstone will be my greatest work, my legacy, and my gift to humanity. There will be wars to come between man and the creatures of heaven and hell. The power housed within my stone is the very thing needed to set mankind free from demons and angels forever.
Wow.
I need to go back.
Alright, so we did the first blood, but we need to go empty our inventory really quickly.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be
Nope,
disappointed.
wrong one. Salvaging. There we go. Nope. Get rid of that. Honestly, even if we disenchant something that's better than what we're currently using, it's not that big of a deal. All this stuff is garbage in the end anyways. Well, let's go. We gotta go kill more things. We have killing to do. So much killing to do, in fact. It'll take us the better part of the day to kill our way across this area. I'm gonna try and finish Act 2 today. I need to finish one of the games I'm working on so we can start Wasteland 3. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet. I see, the thing is, I know how long Diablo is. I know exactly
Your grave awaits.
how long it is because I've beaten it before, and oh no! We hit the thing by accident. Don't move, Treasure Goblin. I need you to stay there and die. I know exactly how long it is, so it's the one that I can reliably know sort of when we're near the end of it. Grim Dawn I've never beaten before, and I have no idea when it ends. Or even if I'll want it to end, because it seems like kind of a fun game to
Need more
continue
time.
on into the end game. In all reality, if I was rushing to do Diablo's end game, I would not be going through the story like this.
Still waiting.
I would definitely be skipping a huge chunk of this to get to bounties. Bounties are worth a bunch of experience, and they're fast. But this is a story one. We're doing a story playthrough. And we have new lore, apparently, that I didn't notice yet.
During the Mage Clan Wars, the Viserai summoned giant demons to guard their estates. After years of patrolling the desert sands, the demons' hides became thick as stone and caked with grit. In the end, they have outlived their masters. Now, only the glowing runes on their skulls belie their true origins.
I saw... oh, there's a vile swarm, I see.
Miserable wretches. I have no time for your excuses. Chaldean is on the brink of rebellion, and the enemy is closing in on the archives of ZOLTUN.
Need more time.
Slaughter him, and bring me the Mad Wizard's head and the Black Soul Stone, or I shall inflict incomprehensible agony upon the lot of you!
Didn't see that coming, did you?
We've almost returned to our first area.
Not ready yet.
We're just crisscrossing the desert to see if we can find anything. Specifically, we're looking for the other archives, the Vault of the Assassin, which is a very cool vault. Actually, I really like that zone. I kind of like all the zones in the desert area. The third act, I think, I also like a fair amount. Because I think it's just Return to Mount Ariat. And then the fourth act is Heaven, which is okay. The fifth act is really fun. I really enjoy the fifth act in this game. Ooh, there's the thing. Vault of the Assassins.
Yeah, I can feel my blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
Okay, let's go in. It's another one of these really cool, larger than life vaults. Ugh. The worst elemental thing ever. I like how we're not really even taking damage, although we're staying toe to toe. As a wizard with garbage armor. I'm not even kidding, we have trash armor.
You dare attack me?
And resistances.
I am stronger still.
Hey, level 49, nice. Anything exciting in this room? Nothing yet.
I need arcane power.
Hey, a square ruby. I honestly don't remember if gems are worth getting and like transmogrifying into better gems. They used to be, but that was like several years ago, so I don't even know A, if a lot of people still play this game, or B, what the economy is even remotely like.
Not ready yet. I'm just warming up.
Hey, Kane's lost satchel.
Andariel was the only
Need more
female evil. She aided the lesser evils for many years, but eventually she lost faith in their plots. 2 decades ago, she chose to help Diablo during his resurgence and seize the citadel of the Sightless Eye. Ultimately, she perished at the hands of brave heroes.
I mean, we now know from Diablo 4's trailer that she's not the sole evil, sole female evil. There is another, Lilith.
Still waiting.
They're really going biblical on this one, but that's fine.
Need more time.
So Kane was not entirely right about his the only female evil. I guess she's the only female of the 7
Still waiting.
known demon lords. Belial, Diablo, Mephisto, Asmodan, Baal, and Dariel, and Duriel. But at the same time, definitely not the only female one. Also, let's be clear, the Diablo we see later in the game definitely is more female than male looking. He's got them childbearing hips. Somebody kill. Oh my god, I cleared it away by accident. Oh, I got wormholed away. That's what happened. There we go. How much experience did we just get? Hopefully lots. I mean, a fair amount at least. But I think we're almost out of this area. Wild Vessel is a bow. Did I miss any sides of this place? No, actually. We're good.
Not ready yet.
We found Khul's archives. They were strangely empty at first, but Khul laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Khul has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools, and yet we must push on.
You are fools. Alright, we still need to find the archives of ZOLTUN KULLE.
My archives are at the northern tip of the desolate sands.
Oh, that's helpful.
There we will find my body and the Black Soul Stone.
Liar! We both know you will betray us the first chance you get.
I am many things, Templar, but I am no liar. With all the secrets I have learned over the centuries, the truth is far more entertaining. For example, would you like to hear of the true origin of your order?
There is nothing you have to say that would interest me.
We, the Zakarum, have endeavored to make Chaldeum a city of mercy and salvation, but we have not yet been able to convince the emperors to change the ancient policy of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still sent to the desolate sands, with nothing but the clothes on their backs.
She said with nothing but the clothes on her backs before the fucking tornadoes decided to render all other sound completely unintelligible. We're also almost up to level 50, I think. I know we're supposed to go to the north, I got that, but I'm just... See, we found Shroudflesh Pouch. That's why we came this way.
In thousands of years of records, I cannot find a single account of a prisoner surviving exile to the desolate sands. The wastes are littered with bones that have been picked dry by the endlessly circling bloodhawks or desperate Lakuni. Those who die there meet their end without the sanctity of the light.
I mean, treason's a pretty serious crime, and I get that, like, it's a bit different between treason and, like, modern day world, where there's probably, like, a lot of trials and stuff. Although, not in every country, obviously. But treason's pretty serious, and if you have an honest-to-God treasonous person who's working against the interests of your city, state, in this particular game, for example, and they could result in the death of like hundreds of people, maybe sending them to the desert, not such a terrible thing. But you have to be certain that they were guilty, and that's more the difficult part. Because otherwise you're just giving a death sentence to a random person who allegedly did something. You need to have a conviction. This is also a world of magic. You can't tell me that there's not a single spell that would like make someone tell them the truth. There's got to be like a truth-saying spell or something like that, or like divinity, or not divinity, but divining magic, like in Diablo, or not Diablo, Dungeons and Dragons, divination magic. You know, something like that.
They should have run when they had the chance.
Maybe you get like a third-party inquisitor to come in and deal with the information gathering. You know, that kind of thing. We're almost done this zone though, and then we're going to head down into the archives. We're going to make this video a little bit longer, just as long as it needs to be to finish up the archives. Let's kill the desert. Oh, it's a chest, a random chest. You know what we haven't seen for a while now that I think about it? A cursed chest. I haven't seen one for a bit. But here we go.
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal.
You do you. So there's a hunter's journal. But it didn't have anything to say. go
I
to the
had
terminus.
built all of this for my research and my experiments. The Black Soul Stone was a complicated creation. I sacrificed much.
Looks like I got here just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Good, everyone's together. I came to tell you that I have found the lab, and
You are literally the worst liar.
Then, once we have the Black Soul Stone, we can rid ourselves of the Lord of Lies forever.
All well and good. But first, I will be made whole.
Yeah, we're
We're
working
ready
on that.
to do our part. Just you remember yours.
Kids can't just appear randomly inside archives that have been abandoned for a long time. I'm just saying.
Beyond these portals lie 2 relics that were once powered by my blood. Take the vials you recovered and use them to activate the relics.
Storm Halls first. Let's go do it.
Come now. You must be impressed by all of this.
I mean, yeah.
Where have you been that could compare?
I don't
It's a
suppose
very
you've
impressive
seen the
dungeon.
glimmering halls of the Ashari's Sanctum, have you?
Oh, well then.
I mean, this is a pretty cool looking place, I do have to say. It's super impressive. The thing about this place, though, is it's unnecessarily
Need more
big.
time.
Why would you need all of this empty room?
There, a worthy foe.
It's weird.
If only they could see me now.
Let's not stand in the explosion, except that we just did. Okay. There's a resplendent chest here, that's kind of neat. Got some junk, and some not junk.
Not ready yet.
We're gonna ignore the ghosts, because I just don't care about them. Alright, ghosts have arrived. To be annoying. There's also skeletal raiders, which are not champions, but or maybe they're champion units, and then the other ones are elites. I can't remember what their official classification is, but it's currently
I
dead.
can't carry anymore.
Really? Already?
I need to go back.
At least Grim Dawn gives you so many inventory spaces, it's ridiculous.
Hey, mister. I got some new things. You should take a look.
Shut up, child. I don't need your stuff. Ooh, shoulders that are slightly better than our shoulders. Are there any boots that are slightly better than our boots? Yes, these ones. Gloves that are slightly better than our gloves. And a shield that we can't use because we're using a two-handed weapon. Okay, getting rid of all the rest. Except for that chest piece, which I managed to scroll over by accident. And gone. Also, we have a stash. Just gonna dump all these in there. They're taking up a bunch of room. There. What is this? Oh, right, we have a shin bone too we're carting around for no reason. Alright, now we can move on.
Your defenses are nothing.
I want my frozen orb. Soon. Very soon.
Still waiting. Nicely done.
Level 50. The thing about this place too is you can easily go the wrong way, and it's a very large area, which can waste a bunch of time. But going the wrong way is also not the worst thing in the world because we're trying to get all the books and stuff, which I think we've already missed some, but whatever. There's only so much you can do. We'll go back and grab them later if we need to.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
Who else? They are the last of all the Lords of Hell.
Also, Khul's laugh is so ridiculously evil sounding. If you don't realize he's gonna betray you in the end. Like, everything in here is so cartoonishly evil that it's just like, there's no subtlety to any of it. There's no actual, like, subterfuge or wondering of who is the actual bad guy, because everyone is so cartoonishly bad. They're like, oh, I need you to help me out with this thing, because I'm clearly not the bad guy, twirls mustache. And you're like, uh-huh, absolutely.
I admire your focus, friend.
What do you mean?
We have battled countless creatures.
Try as we might, Khul simply cannot be killed. His cursed blood sustains him. He bleeds sand and his laughter
Still waiting.
mocks us. There is only one course of action left to us. We will separate his body and his head, and hide the body within the Shadow Realm.
We're just gonna wander back to the other side, check out the other areas. We can always go back to the Terminus from this path too. I'm just gonna ignore these guys. There we go. If they die from the Hydra, so be it. If not, who cares? Just gonna explore the rest.
Still waiting.
See if there's any loot for us to grab. Probably not. But you never know. It also would have been a lot faster had we gone this way first, and then also this way first. Because I think these rooms are just very small. Also, this is going to be worth a bunch of experience. Nice, it was. Chest. Nothing particularly useful. Let's get out of here. Terminus time, and then we gotta do the other side.
Not ready yet.
The unknown depths. So we pretty much know that if it's
Need more
more
time.
than just the first little entry room, it's the right path, and we should just go do the other ones first. Or this is just
Still
a very
waiting.
long haul.
Need more arcane power.
Alright, so those ones are pretty much all dead, except for that.
I'm so
Do we
good.
get
I
Vortex
astound
backwards,
myself.
or does that an actual, like... Oh, crap. Come back here, goblin. There we go. Couple people have asked which I like more between Diablo and Grim Dawn. I'm just gonna make it pretty clear here. I like Grim Dawn more. Not because of necessarily gameplay, although the gameplay I think feels a little bit smoother in Grim Dawn, but that's not... Well, okay, so the pathing is better in Diablo. The actual combat is more satisfying in Grim Dawn, but the reason I like Grim Dawn more is the customization, character customization you can do. Like, you get a skill tree, you have a devotion tree, which is huge and interesting. You have stat points that you can put into whatever you want, and you can kind of build whatever character you want to build. Diablo 3 is not like that. Diablo 3 is you get skills as you level up, everyone gets the same skills as they level up, you get to choose which ones you want to use. And there's no devotion tree. There is a prestige tree later on, but it's not the same thing. It's just stat boosts with no unique abilities or anything like that. So the customization in Grim Dawn is superior and makes the gameplay more rewarding than Diablo. It is also easier to screw up your character, but they've thought of that. You can actually respec your character, so it's not a big deal. Whereas in Diablo, you don't need to respec your character because every character can be exactly the same.
You dare attack me?
In fact, every character is mandated to be exactly the same, except in what you choose to put into your bar. That's it. And there's no mix. There's like some limited customization you can do to try and mix and match things, but ultimately, it's a very shallow skill system, comparatively. And that would be where I would say my opinion lies on that. We lost our Nephilim glory, no. It doesn't matter. We're almost done this place. I do like the like. There are really cool areas in Diablo as well. Grim Dawn has less diverse landscapes so far, anyways, but it has, I don't know, cooler looking landscapes. Like the Chthonian ruin, or not ruins, but the Chthonian subplane, or whatever you want to call it. It's very dark, but it's very grim and visceral. It's what you would expect in a game about demons and old gods and undead and ethereals and all that kind of stuff. Diablo seems sort of cheerful. Like, even in the deadly areas, you're like, it's still kind of vibrant and everything's sort of okay.
Need more time.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. That'll be my full opinion on the issue. Now let's get back to finding this shadow lock, which I think is over here. I mean, it has to be. We've gone everywhere else.
Yet.
Also, this is another very long tunnel. Everything's dead.
Of the original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the east, 341 returned.
I could have helped.
Oh, come on.
Become Nephilim and ushered in a golden age. But my Herodic brothers could not accept man's true destiny.
Could you possibly just shut up, Khul, for a second? Thank you.
Of the original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the east, 341 returned. Do they still seek the redemption of their faith? How will they react to the destruction of the city that birthed their crusade? Will they continue west to the lands of Westmarch? What does their return portend?
Here's the machine.
We will seal the shadow locks with vials of his blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal guard. I can only hope that the world does not forget of Khul's evil, and his blood remains undisturbed beneath the shifting sands.
"48 kills, 51 kills." I think that's it. Bunch more experience.
Finally, I have unlocked the secret of the soul stones once given to the Horadrim by Tyrael. An impressive creation, to be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, not just duplicated, improved upon. My
Need more
soul
time.
stone will be made to contain the souls of many demons, or even angels.
Alright, time to get involved in a definitely unexpected betrayal.
Let us be done with this.
The Horadrim did all this to lock my body away. They must have been very angry with me.
Of course they were. You had to be stopped.
They were never very imaginative.
Alright, we're gonna pause the video here. We are at 40 minutes. I thought that the fight would be right beyond the portal, but I forgot we had to do the Realm of Shadow, so we'll do that in the next video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.